Pimpin' ain't easy.
What's up, y'all? This is Dre41, and if you are looking at this video, then that means the two calls that you are looking at are available for download now. And that is Mortis and Glacier. Yo, Thomas, what's up? So I wanted to do a little, I was thinking about doing double Western bacon cheeseburger. What's going on? I wanted to do a video on these and use the Halloween Havoc arena.
The following contest is an Iron Man match. Making his way to the ring from Taipei, Taiwan, weighing in at 242 pounds, Mortis.
Alright, so with, I just wanted to, so you can hear the entrance. So at first, for Chris Canyon, oh, hold on. Thomas, you don't know who these two wrestlers are. Well, they're former WCW wrestlers. The one that you're seeing right now is Chris Canyon as the character Mortis, which was a Taipei death fighter. It was weird. It was basically like two Mortal Kombat characters that WCW wanted to make. So it was Mortis. It was also Wrath too. It was Mortis, Wrath, and Glacier. It was weird. It was really weird. So yes, once again, these calls are available for download, and I'll give you some background on the creation process as well with these. Yo, okay, Black, what's up? Worldwide, what's going on? So yeah, let's start. Who did I make first? Okay, so I started off with Mortis. Now, the first character. Hold on, I'm gonna let the entrance do its thing. I don't want to interrupt. See, that's weird. I don't understand what the camera's doing that for. Like, the camera's doing it as if he's like really short, but he's like 6'2". So I don't know.
And his opponent, from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Gladiator.
Yeah, so you know what? Just to give you some information on the entrance attire that I did for Glacier, that was difficult. That was difficult as hell. Oh yeah, Thomas, I already uploaded Okada. He just has the pants, two different pants attires. I couldn't get a good video of the shorts yet. It takes some time, especially with new attires. It takes some time, so maybe in the future, but not yet. Alright, so to give you guys some background in regards to the creation process of making these, which are available for download right now. What's the gamer tag? Dre41. So with Mortis, I wanted to make Chris Canyon as the first character and then Mortis as the secondary attire, but it kind of didn't match with the purpose of making Glacier. The purpose of making these two is to have a rivals pack, which I might be doing here and there, but the next up is the New Japan pack. Even though Kushida is going to WWE, more than likely. So I don't know how that's going to work. I might have to wait to make Kushida. But yeah, let me give you some background. Wanted to make Kane as the first character, didn't make sense because I have a Glacier coming up and these two guys basically were brought in at WCW to battle each other. So after a lot of like back and forth thought to myself, I was like, okay, well, Mortis is going to be the first attire. The second attire is going to be a Chris Canyon attire. Austin Theory, not yet. So with making the Mortis, I had to make the entrance more like Mortis entrance as opposed to a Chris Canyon entrance. Doing the moveset, what I did was the best of his moves. He was very innovative with a lot of the moves that he had. And good, and the good thing about it is that a lot of his moves are in the game. So that's a good thing. So I was able to, of course they have the flatliner and everything like that. So that was really good that they had that. So it wasn't really ref bump. So it really wasn't difficult to get the attire. The attire is already in the game. Only thing I had to add was the kick pads, the skulls. The skulls on the attire were kind of different. You could have done Canyon and Saturn. That's true. But Glacier, I mean, come on. Like, when you think of Glacier and you say who was Glacier's rival in WCW, they're going to, more than likely, most people will say Mortis. They faced each other so many times. They faced each other on Nitro. They faced each other, I do believe, on Thunder. They definitely faced each other on, oh my goodness, WCW Saturday Night. I think it was like Pro Wrestling or something that they called it. And they faced each other on Worldwide. No, not Ernest the Cat Miller. No, okay. Ernest the Cat Miller was after Mortis was his rival. So you really can't say Ernest the Cat Miller. That's... you can't really say that. Because when Glacier first came out, he was beating everybody. And then I think his first loss was because of Ernest the Cat Miller. But, and this happened so long ago, I can't really remember. I think his first loss was because of Ernest the Cat Miller, but because he was helping him. Yep, because Ernest the Cat Miller, I can't remember if the Cat came out to help Glacier or Glacier came out to help the Cat. Yeah, he was a nut. He was a nut, man. Especially when he was doing that damn James Brown stuff. I'm the greatest. Like, that was the illest. I like the moveset that I did for both of them. Both of them have a karate-based moveset, as you can see right there with the taunts that Mortis does. I really enjoyed making their moveset, but here's the crazy thing. It was easier for me to find more videos from Mortis than it was for Glacier. And I mean, I have the WWE Network, duh. Oh, cat jump for the save. Okay, cool. So it was easier for me to find on YouTube anyway for Mortis, which I usually use YouTube for movesets and stuff like that. I use the WWE Network, but sometimes it's like their search options are trash. Like, you type in somebody's name, it's like they can't find it. And I'm like, come on now, like, it's in there. Stop playing. Like, I know it's in there because they're from WCW. Did you read my last comment? What was it? I didn't read your last comment. New Japan should be fired then. Hopefully soon enough your Okada will be uploaded. Also, I would love to see Hangman Page. Oh, Okada's already uploaded. I uploaded Okada last night. And I think I didn't. Sometimes I forget to post on Twitter and my Instagram that I uploaded somebody. I tend to forget sometimes. It is what it is. That's why you just got to check it. You just got to check my community creations here and there. So yeah, but finding a moveset for Glacier wasn't that bad. It took me a minute. I was trying to create like 5 or 6 calls at the same time. I was making these two. I was doing Rob Van Dam, RVD. I said the same name twice. RVD, Sabu, and the Sandman. I was doing all 5 of those at the same time. Oh, and I had Okada too. So it was like back and forth, and it was a bit much. And I'm not good at that. I really should just do one call at a time, and I'm going to do that going forward. Yeah, as you can see, he used the diamond cutter because the second attire is for Chris Canyon, so I just had to put that in there. Yeah, thank you. That RVD attire nobody else has. I don't think anybody else has done, really. I could be wrong about that, but I'm not 100% sure. But I don't remember the last time somebody made that attire. I did it a couple of years back, and I could not find the files that I saved it on. Who better than Mortis? Nobody. How is Evil coming along? I haven't even started on a New Japan pack. I haven't started. I said I was going to start this month, and I am. I just needed to get all the other stuff out. Like, I had to get all the other stuff out. Oh, duh. I have a Hayabusa too, but I'm changing it. My Hayabusa is going to be a lot different than everybody else's. I can't release it yet. I have to make mine. Mine have to stand out from everybody else's. And I might upload Hayabusa with the New Japan pack, even though he was really a big star in FMW. And if nobody doesn't know who Hayabusa is, you need to YouTube Hayabusa. He died a little while back, but Hayabusa was the truth. Oh, see that? The difficulties in making the H attire. Well, okay, so I have his face. Well, no, the H is also where he had like that other mask where it showed his mouth. It's the H attire is also one where he showed his mouth, but I do have pictures of his face. I'm going to have to Photoshop the hell out of those pictures because it's really not good quality at all. I have to smooth out the pictures for his face and everything. So, and I also have to really get in depth with the moveset. With Hayabusa, I always try to make it I always try to make all the moveset with the older wrestlers as accurate as possible. But with Hayabusa, I try to really keep the detail as good as I can. Yeah, he broke his neck basically doing the line solo. He was able to walk again, and then he died. He was paralyzed for a minute, but towards, closer to the date of his death, he was able to walk again. After New Japan pack comes out, guys, check your Twitter for a chance if you decide on the next. Yes. Also, I don't decide majority of the time, I don't decide on what packs I do. I allow you guys to vote. The next options, I want to try for some old school stuff maybe. But we'll see. Because I'm banging out a New Japan pack. And I don't know, Kushida, he might be going to WWE. So I don't know. Oh, also, I have another video that, Dark Hayabusa was Dark Hayabusa was, I don't like Dark Hayabusa's mask. I don't like it. I did it before years ago, like on the 360. But to be completely honest with you guys, I don't like Dark Hayabusa's mask. An AWA pack? Oh, goodness. Oh, Frost would love that. I don't know about a AWA. I mean, hey, listen. If people vote for it, even if I wouldn't want to do it, I'll still do it if people voted for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey. Dark Hayabusa wore the open looking man. Okay, alright. I must have had it mixed up a little bit. Really? I'm streaming, you gonna invite me to a party? You out your mind. Yeah, so I have his face. So now I'm able to make his face. I never made his face before. So that'll be fun. Doing a moveset. I have the tattoos. I have all the scars. Underrated superstar pack would be very creative. Underrated, but who would be considered underrated? That's personal opinion. That's not something that we all can agree on. Like, some people will sit there and say CM Punk is underrated, and some people will say he's overrated. So that's a little bit more difficult. And that'll have so many, and it's difficult to have people just say 5. Oh yeah, he does have a catch finisher. That's super cool. And also, I did do a dye job with Glacier. As you can see, like, it's darker at the bottom and lighter at the top. There's no fade in here, so that's what I had to use. But what else? AWA Scott Hall with the porn stash. Oh my god, y'all nuts. I don't know what I'm gonna make next after the New Japan. I haven't even started New Japan pack yet. I'm gonna start that in the next couple of days, maybe around the 15th or so. And hopefully have it done before February. It's only 5 wrestlers, which isn't an issue. So, I already have the faces and stuff for all of them. It's just getting the attire set. I also have a Yuji Nagata, a bunch of logos for Yuji Nagata. Let's see, that once again, like hidden gems. Who would be considered a hidden gem? And what wrestling fan, like, okay, some wrestling fans are younger than others. They won't know, like, hidden gem, like who? You know, it's difficult to say that. That's why I say organization or a certain era, rather than saying they're underrated. Now, if I was to get a list of calls based on votes, that I would say, oh, these sound like underrated wrestlers. Oh, okay. Well, Jerry Lynn, nah. Was Jerry Lynn a hidden gem, or was he underrated? I don't think so. I don't think he was neither. I think, to be completely honest, Jerry Lynn was ECW champion. He was the top guy in ECW towards the end. He had great matches with RVD. Come on now, like, those matches are some of the best wrestling matches of all time. I can't say Jerry Lynn is one of them. I can't believe that. What else? Oh, I also have another video that I think I want to make about AEW. I think I want to do that because here's my thought process with that. I want to talk a little bit about that based upon a lot of the news that I was reading. So I might do another stream right after this about AEW and what's going on with that. And then also I have to finish editing my logo video as well. But let's forget all about. We're talking about Glacier and Mortis. I don't even know if Glacier won a championship in WCW. I'm thinking he might have been United States champion. You know, matter of fact, why am I sitting here thinking? Like, I can't look at my phone. You know, the one thing I can't stand is when, like, YouTubers are doing videos about wrestlers, and then, like, if they don't know something, they say maybe he did. But you know what? I'm going to look because I have the internet. Is WCW good to watch? Yes, WCW is actually really good to watch. Even just like the cruiserweights. You know, watching the cruiserweights in WCW and a lot of the, like, even Chris Jericho. Like, you get to see Chris Jericho and his, you know, on the days where he was really growing his character and really getting into the Lionheart. You know, what championships did Glacier have in WCW? I don't think he had any. No, he didn't have not one title in WCW. That's crazy. As much money and effort that they put into Glacier, he never won a WCW championship. Ever. That's amazing. That is truly amazing that he never won one. Now let's look into the Canyon. I know Canyon did. Canyon was United States champion. I know that for sure. And I think he was WCW champion with the Jersey Triad. But he was billed from Queens, New York. Isn't that weird? How you with the Jersey Triad, but you were billed from Queens, New York? That don't even make any sense. It was him, DDP, and Bam Bam Bigelow. So I don't know. It's weird. Let's look at his championships. Yep, WCW Tag Team Champions twice with Diamond Dallas and Bigelow. But where his television championship at? Oh, he was United States champion and in WWF. And he was WWF Tag Team Champion with DDP. Okay, so he was a champion in WWF and WCW. Okay, I thought he won those titles. I thought he was United States champion WCW, but yep, absolutely. Yeah, Canyon was a great wrestler, man, but I guess he just had a lot of personal issues, and that kind of led to his death. But I mean, he brought in a lot of wrestling moves into the world, man. He was really innovative, and I think a lot of people liked his Mortis character because it stood out, and it wasn't really corny, and it wasn't really as dark as it could have been. But to be honest, you already know, like when Eric Bischoff used to say, here's the crazy thing, because I did a lot of research on Mortis, like just for the matches, his entrance, things like that. when they say WCW had more realistic wrestlers, they had one called The Gambler. WCW had a wrestler called The Gambler, right? I just want you just to look up WCW and The Gambler. It's ridiculous. Nobody remembers it because it was such a crap character. The Gambler. Just on YouTube. WCW The Gambler versus Mortis. Or was he facing Glacier? I can't remember, but yo, you gotta see it. It's ridiculous. So yeah, once again, these calls are available for download now. And you should definitely pick them up if you want to make like a WCW universe or do some throwback matches or something like that. Their overalls aren't really that high, mainly because, well, Glacier never won a championship in WCW. And it was like, I can't remember, but his overall maybe 82? I can't remember. Because it's not like I made these creations yesterday or something. It was like a week and a half ago I started on these guys. Mortis is an 80. His overall is 80. Because if it was a Chris Kanyon character was the first attire, then his overall would probably be like 83, 84, because he was a champion. But with Mortis, he gets a straight 80. He gets an 80. Which isn't great, but you know, once you download him, you can bump up his stats if you want. Whatever the case may be. But yeah, I really like how both of these calls came out. I wish they had another. Well, what I was thinking about doing with Glacier was making a different attire, but they got it in the game, and his entrance attire took so many spots. It was ridiculous. Nobody's better than Kenyon, actually. But what I was about to say, it was, I don't know, just with these calls, it was pretty fun. I don't think I've made Mortis before. I know I made Glacier before, but I never made Mortis. So these were two calls that I wanted to make, and you know, just called it a Rivals pack. And I hope you guys really like them. I definitely did a lot of work on them, especially with Glacier, just to get that dye job on and really make it look good. So, you know, we're boiling down to the end of the video. Like I said, I really wanted to make this video and show you guys my creations. If you haven't already, I would definitely suggest to follow me on Twitter to make sure you stay on top of what I am making and what I am uploading and re-uploading, and also subscribe to my channel, because not only do I show my creations, I also give you updates on what I'm making as well, just like how I informed people that I uploaded Okada. So if you want a Kazuchika Okada with blonde hair, not the red hair, I got that updated and uploaded. I have these two calls uploaded. What else did I upload? Oh, I also uploaded RVD, Sandman, and Sabu. So they're all uploaded as well. So yeah, if you subscribe to this channel, you know, we can have conversations, whatever the case may be, do our thing on here. And, you know, I would love to see a Rivals pack. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it. So it looked like Glacier won, of course, as he should. He's the over one. He's definitely the over one. What else? Okay. So yeah, these are available for download. I'm gonna do another video pretty soon. And what else? I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I definitely appreciate that. Like I said, I'm gonna do another stream in about 10 minutes. I gotta make a thumbnail for it. Yo, making thumbnails suck. So I'll do that, and it'll be about AEW, and we'll go from there. But like, subscribe, comment if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video later.